Hello everyone, welcome back to the study of economics. Today's session we are going to discuss about national income and the sectoral aspects of Indian economy. Now we'll discuss about national income and sectoral aspects of Indian economy. Then what is national income? National income refers to the total value of goods and services produced annually in a country. That means it is the total amount of income accruing to a country from economic activities in a year time. So this is what national income, and it also includes payments made to all the resources either in the form of wages, interest, rent and profits. So these are all the factor payments, and the progress of a country can be determined by the growth of national income of the country. So if the national income is strong, then we can easily achieve the economic welfare of the country. One of the famous economists, Simon Kuznets, he defines national income as the net output of commodities and services flowing during the year from the country's productive system in the hands of the ultimate consumers. So this definition is very helpful to know about the national income, and it is having both the theoretical and practical view. Next, we'll discuss about per capita income. Then, what is per capita income? The average income of the people of a country in a particular year is called per capita income for that year, or it is the per head income of the people. Per capita income is national income divided by the population size. It is a measure of amount of money earned per person in a nation or geographical region. For example, in order to find out the per capita income for 2011, the national income of a country in 2011 is divided by the population of the country in that year. Thus, we can write like this: per capita income is equal to national income in 2011 by population in 2011. And this per capita income which helps to improve the national income. Now, we'll deal with sectoral shades and growth of income in India. Any economy consists of many activities because people need various goods and services for consumption. It is customary to classify the activities into three sectors. First one, primary sector; second one, secondary sector; and third one, tertiary sector. Now, we'll discuss in detail about three sectors. First one, primary sector. The primary sector consists of all nature-based activities, which includes agriculture and allied activities like sericulture, horticulture, animal husbandry, poultry, fishery and floriculture. Then let me discuss about what are the importance of primary sector. In the primary sector, agriculture is the predominant activity because major part of the rural areas, so their main occupation is agriculture and has the largest share in the national income. Second important, even today it is considered to be the backbone of our economy, because our economy, that is national income from the agriculture, that is huge contribution to the national income. So even today, that is the reason we are consider it is the backbone of our economy. Next, we'll discuss about the secondary sector. Secondary sector, also called as manufacturing sector, because which helps to convert the raw materials into finished goods. Finished goods are those goods which we can use at final. Usually, the secondary sector consists of all industrial activity along with construction and power generation. However, industrial activity is a dominant and important activity. So thus it is what? Secondary sector. Then what are the importance of industrial sector or the secondary sector? First one, industry contributes nearly 1/3 of national income. So it contributes nearly 1/3 of national income. Second one, it has helped in building the basic infrastructure. That means it provides raw materials into finished, that is basic infrastructures for the construction of building like transportation, power and communication, and it also produces a wide array consumer goods which you use in our daily life. That means what we are used in our daily life, so all that finished goods will be provided through the industrial sector or the secondary sector. Next, tertiary sector. Tertiary sector is also called service sector. It has been growing at a fast rate throughout the world including India. Service sector is the largest contributor to the national income at 59% and employs about 28% of workers. It has helped in attracting huge amount of foreign capital and in earning large sums of foreign exchange. India earned rupees 5 lakh crores through the exports of services in 2014-15. Thus, even right now, means even present, we are called service sector is major contribution to our economic development. Now, we are going to discuss about small scale industries. Industrial development is a prerequisite for faster development of any economy. Small scale industries which can be set up anywhere at any time with simple technology, employing fewer number of people and catering to the local market. So which are considered as a vital components of development. Now we'll discuss about importance of small scale industries. First one, employment generation. Small scale industries generates more employment opportunities, that is in both the rural areas and urban areas. And it uses labor intensive techniques. That means using the more number of labors rather than the machineries. Hence, it provides employment opportunities to a large number of people. Thus, it reduces the unemployment problem to a great extent. So, this is what one of the importance of small scale industries. Second one, mobilization of resources and entrepreneurial skill. Small scale industries which helps to mobilize the resources and utilize the resources, and also it helps to develop a class of entrepreneurs in the society. By the way of, it helps the job seekers to turn out a job givers. And also small scale industries, it promotes self employment and spirit of self reliance in the society, and it increases the per capita income of India. Point number 3, equitable distribution of income. As we know that small scale industries which creates a large number of employment opportunities, that is in both the rural as well as urban areas. As a result, it increases the economic activities of a people, and it also improves the economic background of the people. As a result, it helps to distribute equally in among the society. Point number 4, regional dispersal of industries. As we know that small scale industries, so which remove the gap between rural and urban areas, as well as it tries to remove the economic backwardness of rural and the less developed regions of the economy. Next point, development of technology. Small scale industries which helps to develop or which helps to update the technology, because to attaining the technological competence and self reliance. And also it arrange for modernization of equipment and technology, and it also helps to recycle the waste material and make full utilization of by using the products. And last one, promotes exports. Small scale industries promotes exports apart from producing the more goods and services, and also it is able to export them in large number, as well as almost half of India's total export these days, that is coming from small scale business. In this way, we can say that small scale industries played a major role in the economy. Now we'll move on exercise questions in this episode. Question number 1, what is national income? Question number 2, write any two importance of small scale industries. And question number 3, give an example for primary sector. So these are the questions. Everybody write it in compulsorily in A4 sheet paper. This is what your assignment. And everyone watch complete video, and afterwards you can able to answer these questions. Thank you.